Hi, Chef Ryan here. Imagine you've had this long, hard winter and you need the revitalizing power of that first spring green to recharge your soul. Today we're highlighting that winter savior with Naengi Doenjangjjigae. Like so many Korean recipes, this one starts off with an anchovy and kelp broth. And if you don't have this down yet, you gotta get on it because it's a great weapon to have in your culinary arsenal. We're gonna start with some anchovies here. I've got 6 dried anchovies with the heads and guts removed. Those are going in our pot. And 15 grams of this dried kelp or dashima, very important. That goes in. And 750 milliliters of water. Bring this up to a boil. We're gonna let that go for 8 minutes at a pretty high boil, and it'll be ready to go. While those flavors meld, I want to talk to you about this right here, the Naengi, or shepherd's purse. You might have this in your backyard, and here in Korea, this is known for being very powerful because it's the earliest spring green. It'll even kind of push its way up through the snow. And imagine needing that first spring green on the menu after a hard winter. So I'm gonna take 100 grams of this and just cut them up into kind of bite-sized pieces. Now, shepherd's purse is not only loaded with vitamins and minerals, but it's also really good at getting the blood flowing, cleansing the kidneys and liver after a long winter of kind of laying around and being lazy. So it's in the mustard family, so you get this lovely kind of pepperiness off it, and that's what people mostly describe from this as an addition to our soup today. So we'll get our Naengi into a bowl for later. And let's get on some other ingredients, starting with a little bit of onion. I've got about 1/4 of an onion here, and I just want to julienne that. Now we've got the Korean onion, or the daepa, Korean leeks. I've got about 1/2 of one here, and I just want to cut this kind of a little offset so we get these longer rings. Now, anytime I make doenjangjjigae, there are 2 ingredients that I really have to have, and let me show you those next. I've got 100 grams of tofu here, and I'm just gonna cut this into bite-sized pieces. And I really love this aehobak, which is kind of called a pumpkin in Korea. I think of it more of like a squash. It reminds me a lot of a yellow squash I grew up eating, but it'll often be called Korean zucchini. We're gonna be using about 1/4 of this. One of the reasons I really love aehobak, or this Korean zucchini, is it gets this lovely soft texture, but it also cooks really fast. So we're not gonna put this in until a little bit later. Now I want to go to mushrooms, chilies, and garlic here. We're going to start with these Enoki mushrooms. I love how they get this little pop, you know, this nice texture to them. Just cut into about 1.5-inch pieces. This green chili is pretty spicy. We call this choyanggochu here in Korea. I'd say it's got the heat level about similar to a jalapeno. I'm just going to cut this down into little rings. Lastly, we've got some garlic here. I just want about a tablespoon minced. All right, we've got our 3 other vegetables ready to go here. 50 grams of enoki, 1 spicy green chili, and now a tablespoon of minced garlic. That's ready to rock. Time to go back to our broth here. 8 minutes is up, so let's remove all of that kelp and the anchovies. They've done their job. Get that out of there. You can't make doenjangjjigae without this, doenjang, or Korea's fermented soybean paste. And this is an ingredient that is so near and dear to my heart because wherever you go in Korea, you'll find a different doenjang. Even farmers that grow and create this, year to year, it's a little different because the weather's different every year, just like wine. This really has the essence of wherever it's made. To get our fermented soybean paste into our doenjangjjigae, you want to use a sieve or a strainer. I'm going to get 3 tablespoons of our doenjang into the sieve because it can be a little bit grainy and we want to get a smooth product into our stew. So hold the sieve down into the water and use your spoon to just kind of push it through the sieve. Next, we've got a little bit of gochujang, or Korea's fermented red chili paste. And I just want to go in with 2 teaspoons of this. So today we're making doenjangjjigae as opposed to doenjangguk. If we were making a guk, we probably wouldn't have the red chili paste in there. And we might have a little bit less of the doenjang. Guk is usually a little bit thinner than a jjigae would be. Time to go in with our onions. I want to crank the heat up high here now and get all of the onion and the Korean leek in there. Time to go in with our aehobak, the Korean zucchini, and the tofu. This is just gonna go for 2 minutes and you're gonna love how that aehobak gets bright green in here. Now our other 3 ingredients can go in: the mushrooms, the garlic, and the green chilies. All of that in there. Give it a quick stir. All right. Now, this is doenjangjjigae. Today we're making Naengi, or shepherd's purse doenjangjjigae, but I want you to taste it just as it is right now so that you can compare how it tastes with the Naengi. Oh, that's beautiful. So deep flavor from that doenjang paste. But when we get our Naengi in there, we're gonna get this nice pepperiness to it. Now, once you have the shepherd's purse or Naengi in there, it's just 1 or 2 minutes and you're ready to eat. Let's plate this up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you didn't have Naengi or shepherd's purse, you could do a different kind of doenjang. Maybe throw some clams in there, maybe some other seafood, or just the doenjangjjigae itself. Let's garnish this up with a little red chili. And our Naengi doenjangjjigae is done. This smells amazing. I can't wait to dig in. Oh, Naengi doenjangjjigae. Naengi's in the mustard family. So it brightens this and adds this pepperiness to it. If it was a different kind of Doenjangjjigae, maybe with clams or seafood, it'd have another sweeter flavor to it. This one's really bright and peppery. That one spicy green chili in here is just right. It's not so spicy that it's painful. It's just really, really warming. Get a little rice with this bite. Absolutely incredible.